Welcome to our Business Owner's Guide videos. Section 2. Sales Strategy. Sales keep your business alive. In this section, you'll challenge yourself with the right questions about customers, pricing, targets, and building an effective sales team. 2.1 Market Research and Customer Segmentation. Who are your primary, secondary, and tertiary customer segments? What research methods do you use to understand customer needs and behaviors? How often do you conduct competitor analysis? What demographic, psychographic, and behavioral characteristics define your ideal customer? Have you created detailed buyer personas for your different segments? What market trends are currently affecting your customer base? How do you gather and analyze customer feedback? What untapped market segments could be profitable for your business? How do purchasing behaviors differ across your customer segments? What pain points does your product or service solve for each segment? 2.2 Pricing Strategies and Models. How did you determine your current pricing structure? What pricing models have you considered, cost plus, value-based, competitive, etc.? How do your prices compare to market averages and competitors? Do you offer different pricing tiers or packages? How often do you review and adjust your pricing? What discount structures do you offer for volume purchases or loyal customers? Have you tested price elasticity in your market? How do you communicate value to justify your pricing? Do you have seasonal pricing strategies? What is your margin structure across different product lines? 2.3 Sales Targets and Forecasting. What methodology do you use to set realistic sales targets? How do you break down annual goals into quarterly and monthly objectives? What historical data do you analyze when creating sales forecasts? How do you track progress towards sales targets? Do you adjust forecasts based on market conditions and performance? How are individual sales quotas determined and communicated? What contingency plans exist if sales targets aren't met? How do you account for seasonality in your forecasting? What leading indicators help you predict future sales performance? How do you celebrate when sales targets are achieved? 2.4 Building a Sales Team. What is your ideal sales team structure and size? What qualities and skills do you look for when hiring salespeople? How do you balance competitive and collaborative dynamics in your sales team? What onboarding process do you have for new sales team members? How do you structure sales territories or accounts? What ongoing training do you provide to your sales team? How is compensation structured, base salary, commission, bonuses? What sales management positions will you need as you grow? How do you handle underperforming sales team members? What team building activities strengthen your sales culture? 2.5 Sales Processes and Methodologies. Have you documented your end-to-end sales process? What sales methodology guides your approach, consultative, solution, etc.? How do you qualify leads and opportunities? What is your average sales cycle length from prospect to close? Do you have standardized proposals and contracts? What process do you use for following up with prospects? How do you handle objections and negotiate deals? What CRM tools do you use to manage the sales pipeline? How do you integrate marketing and sales processes? What key metrics do you track to optimize your sales process? We have discussed the following: market research and customer segmentation, pricing strategies and models, sales targets and forecasting, building a sales team, sales processes and methodologies. You've just completed Section 2, Sales Strategy. To prepare fully, don't miss the other 9 sections: Business Foundations, Product Management, Distribution Channels, Operations Management, Marketing and Customer Experience, Technology and Tools, Financial Health, Scaling and Growth, Compliance and Risk. This video uses a question format because every small business has different customers and markets. These questions help you discover the sales approaches that work best for your business.